What's up, everyone? Want to take a look at the recent crypto pump and what can we expect from it? Uh, as you all know, you probably know, one of my videos, I was explaining how, and if you go to apexbull.tv, you go to videos, and you go to this algo-controlled demolition, how the algos were used to take the move in a very measured manner from all the way from 69,000. You should watch this video. It explains how algos were exactly used to have measured moves and how predictable it was because of these measured moves. And people in the know were making money doing just that. Now we're getting a similar price action. We're going to get a similar price action to the top side if this is the bottom. Well, before we even think about this being the bottom, let's take a look at the price action previously, right? So you can see since let's take this piece right here, for example, and we pretty much had similar swings every single time. You can draw fibs on every single one of these things. That's what we are going to do, and see that until we're gonna take out previous highs, there's no point. There was no market structure shift just yet. Major on a I'm talking about a weekly time frame. Okay, we're still making lower highs and lower lows. Okay, so especially the last piece, we did have an attempt here, but that was reversed, and we went back into the downtrend with a heavy sell off as this trapped a lot of people and they were getting liquidated. So low, lower low, lower low, lower. I'm sorry, high, lower high, lower high, lower high, right? And the lows, same thing. So until we take out this level, uh, all the talk about this being the bottom is might get you just in trouble. So what are we looking at here? Yesterday we broke out of this. We broke this trend line. We started pumping in around 6 p.m. New York time yesterday when there was thin liquidity and we just started rallying out of nowhere. Fine. So we obviously we've had similar price action done before, right? We had sideways chop, a little bounce up, and then sell off. Uh, Bounce up, sell off, sideways chop, looking like we're taking out uh, resistance here, making a change your character, break a structure, blah blah blah, and then we go back down. We go, and we're witnessing a very similar story now. So, how do we trade this? First of all, let's take a look at where we are on the fibs map, right? So, if you go from move high to move low, you have this fair value gap here that this candle right here that we're trying to fill. And every single time we had one of these rallies, it ended up petering out around 618 and 786 fib. We can add the 66%, two thirds as well. So this is the usual suspect area from where it tops out. And to do that, we can just take a look at where this top was. For example, in a previous rally that was similar in nature, right? So this is the high. Let me make this different color so it sticks out. 1 second. Let's make it bright red so we can all see. Look, look where the top was again between 786 and the 618. Okay, this is the top and it's sold off. Okay, so let's see now this piece right here. Where did we go? 618. Okay, this looked very bullish too. It even had a similar breakout. Boom. Well, eventually broke out, went down. So let's say this. So here's the trend line breakout, um, and this looked very bad. So this is daily chart, by the way. This is not something that happened. So for weeks we had very slow price action with some down movement. All of a sudden we get a candle, three times normal size of any candle in the last month, and follow through. So we're thinking, all right, finally this is the bottom. It's slightly below 20,000, and the same narrative, same Twitter explosion in everything starts pumping news, blah 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 blah. Right? So same shit. And if you go about, these were super shallow too. These were not even 6 minute. These were 38 to 50% retracements, tops. So are we running out of steam? Yeah, because the sell-offs are getting a little bit shorter. Now gradually getting a little shorter. This was the last one, and we've been sideways. So we'll see how it shakes out. I think so. The trades I was talking about earlier today with in our Discord, by the way. Um, if I would prefer buying ETH versus buying Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin is still very iffy to me. If I had to choose between them two, I would pick ETH for longs and BTC for shorts. So sort of a hedge. But so BTC, I would look for pumps into big resistance zones and sell it there. So for example, something like when it fills this fair value gap and hits this lower part of the order block around 786. I think that might be a very short term nice scalp to the downside. This is potentially where it's going to run out of steam. But for ETH, I would actually be looking to buy ETH. It looks a little better. So let's examine first of all the difference price in price action. So as you can see, this point here and this lower point here, ETH never made the lower point. As you can see, this was the June 2022 low, and this November low held. So it didn't make any lower low. So it's stronger of the attempt to. So here's this June low, and this is this November low, right? So Bitcoin did make a lower low. So structurally, ETH is actually a lot better looking, and all it has to do now is just take out this high to then obviously keep on trucking. And structurally, it didn't make a low, so now it's gunning for it made a, this is a low, this is a high, this is a lower low, and it's gunning to make a higher high to have a major weekly trend shift and in structure. So with ETH, I'm actually looking to buy ETH for now on all these pullbacks. So first of all, there's this hourly order block that just get hit, and we just took out the trend line. So that's a potential. You can just buy it at market right now. But maybe just to be careful, I would wait for a little lower price action. So I would wait for this top of this 4 hour candle to be hit, which we didn't get to. Maybe overnight we will. So a little lower to 1397 thereabouts. And there's also in the beginning of this whole move up, there's a nice 15-minute order block before this explosive move up. So very likely we might just drift lower and then go up. All right, that's my awesome power of drawing. So yeah, so drift lower into this order block and then explode up. Okay. Um, I personally don't know if we're gonna go that deep. So what I'm gonna do is you can go 1/3 right now at market right here, 1/3 at market here, and another third here. Your stop loss should be here. Okay, and this is all outlined in this in my post that I did on TradingView. So here's the multiple entry points. This is the starting point, another one, and another one, right? And this is the stop loss. So if this move is for real, we've essentially this is the price action we're getting. Okay, so we're making higher highs, higher lows, right? And we shouldn't take out this low. So if this is to hold, it should do this. All right, that's why I'm buying ETH, and I'm actually, for now, like I've explained, I'm not really rushing to. There we go. I'm not rushing to do anything with Bitcoin so far. I mean, I have Bitcoin long term, but that's for long term. As for trading it, I think ETH is a much structurally more sound instrument, and if it proved itself to be stronger during the winter season, it will only be stronger now with the um, when it's if the spring is coming. It again too early to say that a spring is coming, but it might. So let's see. But for us to start ascertaining the fact that we see some kind of bottom, we definitely need to. This was the previous swing low. This is the swing high. So we still have a lot of room to go before you can start very aggressively starting to add to long positions. Okay, because that means that this probably is over, and we're heading back possibly to 5,000 level or something in a year or two or three, whatever, however long it's going to take, if this is the bottom, right? But for now, even in the weekly, you see, what do you see here? High, lower high, low, low, low. So at a bare minimum, if not this level, at least that's the level I have outlined. So let's see how we get here. I think buying dips here, and let's actually do one more thing. Now that I see this pattern, okay. So this leg down, this pullback almost went to 618. This leg down went to the golden zone, right? See, it stopped dead at 786. All right, so let's see where we are now. This is the low. Actually, this is the low. And where are we now? So we are approaching. Again, we still have some breathing room to go. So if we're gonna take a long, oh looky here, how funny. The long target's slightly below 786, right? So that's why I have it at 786. You have this structure here, and this was first leg down, a little pullback. You have this order block sitting right here, as you can see, this candle right here, right? And after that, it was just release of and sell off. Okay, so that's why if I'm gonna be long, I want to give buy dips. I want to give a little wiggle room, and then target these highs here. So there's also this, if you're swing trading on a little longer time frame, not day trading, you can also buy the retest of this breakout point. See these highs, equal highs here, right? So very often during the breakouts, if you're trading on a longer term time frame, not day trading like this will be well, not a day trade, but it, it's definitely maybe it will be a multiple day trade. But if you're doing a little more hold, uh, then obviously this was the initiation of the this current leg up, and your stop loss should be below this point here. And there's also an 8 hour order block sitting right there. So actually, um, this outline, like I've said here, is more of a intraday day trade, or maybe 1 or 2 day trade. But this will be a week long probably swing if we get that. That's a valid too. After it takes out, if it takes out this point, I will be no longer interested in doing any longs, and I will be switching back to short trading models. All right. So I hope this little thing helps you guys. Check out the controlled demolition. That's why I was pulling out the fibs to show you that don't buy into the hype just yet, because this might be just another pump, just like this one, just like this one, just like this one. Okay, so that's why we are geared towards short-term trading models for now. And once I see more proof, I'll switch to more longer term swing trade models with some low leverage but longer time holds and much higher targets. All right. In any case, you're more than welcome to stop by our Telegram, our Discord. We do live day trading every single day. You can watch our monitors. We trade everything: indices, gold, FX, and crypto. We have scalpers. We have about 7, 8 traders that share their screen on daily basis, and you can pick and choose ones you like, and which style of trading best resonates with you. All right. Hope it helps. As always, enjoy.